Facebook during the campaign, sobrang natouch ako. Dahil, alam niyo kung nasa ibang bansa kasi kayo, na lalo na kayo dito na medyo maaayos yung mga buhay. Parang it is so easy to be detached. Diba? Pero pinili niyong lumaban, and ang kinampihan niyo, isang kandidato na sobrang dehado. Yun yung nakaka-special dun sa laban na ginawa niyo. Alam ko, parang marami akong naririnig na singkot. While I was watching the movie, nasaan si Ryan? Ryan, perfect. Magpapaalam na ako sa iyo kung pwede makakuha ko ng copy. Ayan, ipopost ko sa Facebook page namin. Ako sa akin, I have been through so many campaigns. Yung politiko sa pamilya namin, yung asawa ko. Alam to ng mga taga-naga na nandito. Yung asawa ko, 6 na eleksyon yung dinaanan namin. Ako, that was my 3rd elections. Mula nung nag-asawa ako, 22 pa lang ako nung nag-asawa ko, hanggang ngayon, naka 9 elections na kami lahat. Ang 8 doon panalo. First talo namin yung 9th. Pero yun yung pinakamasayang kampanya na dinaanan namin. And yung nakapasaya doon is not the fact na natalo kami, tayo. Pero the fact that so many Filipinos decided to fight it out despite the odds. Yes. And doon ako humuhugot ng lakas. Na kahit parang pag tinignan natin, talo tayo sa numero. Pero habang may nakikipaglaban pa, and yung laban kasi yung binuhos nyo lahat, di ba?
Yes.
Yung nakakapaganda doon, kasi kukwentuhan ko lang kayo ng, sorry, dami ko ng kwento para lahat na ng kwento. Pero, yun kasi yung second national campaign ko. Yung first campaign ko as a member of Congress, ibang laban yun. Yung nilabanan ko noon, isang malaking political dynasty sa amin, mahirap din. Pero, nung lumaban ako noong 2016, dahil admin candidate ako, ang tingin ko hindi masyadong mahirap dahil may nasasandigan ako na parang pillar. Kasi hindi naman ako yung presidential candidate. Pero eto, pumasok ako, wala nang sasandigan na iba kundi sarili. That's what I thought. Diba? Yung ibang kandidato lahat sasandig sa akin and wala naman akong resources. Wala akong resources to mount a presidential campaign. In fact, nung nag-decide akong tumakbo last minute against the wishes of my family, ang sinabi ko sa kanila, wala tayong kapag-asa, pero kailangan natin itong gawin. Yun yung sinabi ko sa kanya. Pero little did I know na ang daming lalabas para sumuporta. Such that, kahit yung odds talagang all against us, yun yung pinakamadaling campaign for me. Pinakamadali siya in the sense na all the other elections, including my husband's campaign. Okay,
Ayan na.
pamangkin ko yan. Nakita ko siya baby pa. Pero si Jingle sa akin lumaki. Si Christine at si Jingle. Yung all the other campaign, yung sumusunod sa tao. Nagsimula yun during the announcement. Hindi ko alam kung nakakita kayo videos of the announcement. Yung announcement that I was going to run for president. Napansin niyo ba, blue yung suot ko? Kasi yun yung pinili kong color. Pero yung mga tao, all came in pink. In fact, that morning, pagdating ko sa opisina, yung gate ng opisina namin, ang daming pink ribbons. Na, ewan ko lang kung tanda niyo pa yung video, pero naka-pink ribbon ako. Hiniram ko yung last minute dun sa I Can Serve Foundation, dun sa breast cancer awareness. Hiniram ko kasi everyone else was in pink. So the moment I announced, ako na yung sumusunod. Meaning to say, tao yung gumagalaw talaga. Kahit wala kaming pera, we were able to mount amazing rallies. Magastos mag-mount ng rally, ha? Wala tayong masyadong ginastos. Kasi lahat na pag-set up, volunteers, lahat na entertainers, libre. Pagdating pa sa lugar, overflowing ang pagkain. Kasi people with mood come, na ang iniisip nila, ang babaunin nila, hindi lang para sa sarili nila, pero para sa to share. So, nagsimula yung campaign, hindi pa yung official. Pero after the announcement, gumalaw na. Kasi naghahabol tayo, kasi sobrang late na nag-decide. Every day, parang gigising ako sa umaga na nilook forward ko yun every day. Hindi siya tulad ng ibang campaign na, oh my God, lalakad na naman ako ngayon, parang dinadrag mo yung katawan mo. Eto baliktad. Parang I was looking forward to every day kasi dadating ako, magsasalita na lang ako. Pero all the organizing was really with the volunteers and everybody went all out. So sa akin, it was fun because I felt like the fight was not just mine. Diba? But I was sharing the fight with so many other people. So of course, the results of the elections was a source of great emotional frustration for all. Pero gaya nga ng sinabi ni Love, umpisa pa lang yun. Lalaban naman natin pagmamahal sa bayan. Yung hope natin na umupo ako was just a belief na mas madali yung laban pag ako'y nakaupo. Pero dahil hindi ako nakaupo, hindi naman natapos yung laban. Siguro it will be more difficult, pero yung fight naman for the country never ends. And I am just so amazed that people like you, even if you are so far away, gano'n Sir Robredo? 49 years? Pero hindi nawawala yung pagmamahal sa bayan. Diba? And, siguro nabalitaan niyo naman na galing ako sa Harvard, diba? I was there from October until December. I was teaching. And after my classes, maraming mga speaking invitations. Pero maraming mga bata na mga estudyante sa Pilipinas na na-disappoint din sila sa results ng election. Ang parating question nila, parang may guilt feelings na ayaw namin bumalik ngayon. Pero nagigilty kami. So, ang sinabi ko sa kanila, hindi kayo dapat mag-guilty na wala kayo sa atin. Kasi it doesn't mean na wala kayo sa atin, wala na kayong pwedeng itulong kasi ang daming pwedeng gawin. So, para sa akin, lalo sa mga anak ko, lagi ko sa kanila sinasabi, alam nyo, kasi uso sa atin na minamana yung posisyon. Diba? Yes. Parang uso sa atin na ang tatay governor, ang nanay congressman, ang anak mayor, iba-iba pang towns ng mayor, parang family corporation. Sa akin, ang paniniwala ko, yung pinaka-contribution ko, hindi yung i-encourage yung mga anak ko na pumasok din sa politika. Kasi ang pinaka-contribution ko is to make sure na pagbutihin nila sarili nila para nasa posisyon sila para tumulong in whatever way they can. Hindi lang naman pagpupolitiko yung daan para makatulong. So yung sa akin, lalo yung panganay ko, si Aika, has been getting a lot of invitations sa local to run. Buti na lang ayaw din. Pero ang rule ko sa kanila, hindi ko sa inyong aalis kung gusto nyo din pumasok sa politika. Eventually, kasi pinanganak sila lahat, mayor yung tatay nila eh. So yung tinagisnan nilang buhay ito, pero ang sabi ko, ang rule ko lang, Una, hindi magpapamana ng posisyon. Sunod, habang nasa gobyerno pa ako, wala sa inyong papasok sa gobyerno. So, meaning to say, kung gusto niyo eventually, you have to work hard for it. Pero you don't inherit it. Kasi, pag ini-inherit kasi parang hindi masyado napapahalagahan. Diba? So, pero hindi ko naman nai-impose yung paniniwala ko sa iba. While hindi ako agree, I don't make judgments. Gusto kong sabihin, iba-iba naman. Merong nandyan para makatulong talaga. Sino naman ako para makumusga? Pero having said that, tingin ko, ang reason kung bakit tinulungan niyo ako. Dahil siguro, siguro hindi mo kayo pinapangunahan, pero siguro pakiramdam niyo, ako yung nagre-represent ng values na pinapaniwalaan niyo as far as governance is concerned. Yes. Na ako, paniniwala ko, pag nagkamali ako, hindi kayo mag-aalangan na tulig sa iba ko. Yes. At yun yung quality ng supporters na gusto ko. Yeah. Ayoko ng quality ng supporters na masama na yung ginagawa ko, pinupuli pa ako. Yeah. Kasi pag gano'n na yung supporters ko, hindi ako tutulungan. Yeah. Diba? Kasi if my supporters won't make me accountable, parang nagiging instrumento pa kayo na maging masama ako, public servant. So, having said that, marami tayong pwedeng gawin, even after the loss in the elections, and moving forward. Since yesterday, alam to ni Rose sa kanila, kasi mula airport, sila na yung sumundo sa akin. Lahat ng oras na magkasama kami, tinatanong ko sila about Norway. Kasi, I have always been, I don't know much about Norway, but the little that I know of it, alam ko na effective ang governance.
Yes.
Pangalawa, yung pinaka-ideal ko sa society, parang nakikita ko dito, the fact na dito, ang gap between the rich and the poor, hindi ganun kalawang. So, ang lahat kong tanong sa dalawa, and tinanong ko din ito, nagkaroon na kami ng 2 meetings today. Yung isang meeting namin sa University of Oslo, yung mga taga-Center for Medical Ethics, tinanong ko ng tinanong. Kanina kausap kami, meeting kami with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, tinanong ko din sila. Pero yung interesado ako, paano na-achieve ng Norway yung lugar, ay yung where you are now? Diba? Paano ma-achieve? Kasi Norway hasn't always been like this. So sabihin, there were also dark days before. Pero paano niya na-achieve na yung parang horizontal yung, diba, hindi vertical yung society. Gusto sabihin, dito kahit hindi ka kasing yaman ng mga nauna sa'yo, gaya na sabi ni Sir Ruben, you can still lead a decent life, a life with dignity. Pag kinumpara sa atin, sa public transport na lang, yung gap between the rich and the poor, grabe. Halimbawa, sa atin, yung mga mayayaman, ilan yung sasakyan na kahit may COVID, hindi na-apektuhan ng COVID kasi may pampalit. Pero ang daming mga kababayan natin na talagang ang pinipila sa public transport everyday oras. Yung quality of life na wala na. Kasi makakauwi sila gabi-gabi na dahil pumila, gigising na maaga para pumila ulit. Parang nakakawala ng dignidad. So, sobrang laking honor sa akin na nabigyan ako ng pagkakataon to come here and listen to different people, including yourself. Anong nangyayari dito? And ano yung pwede nating lessons na mapulot? Para sana dumating yung panahon sa bansa natin na yung mga mayayaman, sila yung nag-aasikaso dun sa mga hindi kasing palad nila para wala namang napapag-iwanan. I am sure most of you pareho naman sa akin na hindi naman tayo nangangarap na yung mama na grabe. Ang pinaka-dreams lang natin, mapag-aral natin na maayos yung mga anak natin, mabigyan sila ng buhay na hindi naman mahirap. Of course, paminsan-minsan nangangarap din tayo manalo sa loto. Pero okay na tayo kahit hindi tayo tumaya. Diba? Basta yung mga basic lang kaya natin. Diba? Kaya natin masustain. And yun yung dream natin para sa Pilipinas, you of parang relative to the rest. Naramdaman nyo na eh. Naramdaman nyo na kung how it is to live in a government na ganito.
I was just listening
all along. You live a life of dignity. Hindi ba pangarap din natin na yung mga pamilya na iwan natin sa Pilipinas, ganun din? Na ang pag-asa natin umasenso, hindi kung malakas tayo sa nakaupo, pero dahil sa sarili natin pagod. Diba? Sa kahusay. Ganun din ako. So, yung pangarap naman na yun, bibit natin until the day we die. Pero ang aspiration natin, sana buhay pa tayo. Para maramdaman ng mga anak natin yung ganung buhay. So, kailangan pagtulungan natin. Pagtulungan natin kung paano natin yung ma-achieve. And one of the things para ma-achieve natin yun is to elect good people in government.
Yes.
Pero marami na din na good people na parang I have seen a lot of very young, very idealistic, very good people who have been elected in public office. Pero yung sistema somehow changes them. Pero tingin ko nangyayari yun kasi pag nakaupo na, hindi tayo big on accountability. Hindi tayo big on accountability na siguro sobrang resilient na natin na kahit iba na yung ginagawa, hindi natin pinapanagwa. So yung sa akin, sana papunta tayo doon. Sana papunta yung patuloy na pag-educate sa tao na sana nakikita natin yung nangyayari sa ibang mabubuting economies at sana pangarapin din natin for the country. Having said that, yung eleksyon, parang lalo tayo na-divide as a people. Diba? Parang sobrang polarized natin. Maraming dahilan kung bakit sobrang polarized, pero one of the biggest things na is different with the elections now is really disinformation. Yes. Hindi ko sinasabi na siya yung root cause kasi parang yung disinformation kasi na-fuel nilang yung root cause. Hindi ko alam kung nabasa niyo na yung libro ni Maria Ressa. Basahin niyo yun kasi dito siya inawardan. Pero, among many other things na sinabi ni Maria, hindi yung tungkol sa akin, meron doon isang I think, paragraph or several paragraphs. And sinabi ni Maria Ressa na state-sponsored yung disinformation. In fact, lumabas sa kinukot ko yung nasa book ni Maria Ressa. Parang lumabas sa isang Commission on Audit report na merong government office na pinaghinulan ng disinformation. Sinasabi niya na ako yung number one object of disinformation. I was at the receiving end of it. Ang kwenta nila, parang yung government office just to push it. Para nag-hire ng additional 375 people. Para just to concentrate on the trolling. And ang ginastos mga $1.4 million. Just to do that. Sabi ko nga, sana binigay ka lang nila sa akin. Pero the reason why I'm telling that is a lot of relationships have been broken because of that. Yes. And I'm sure kayo, naramdaman niyo din yun.
Yes!
Pero ang pakiusap ko lang, habaan natin yung understanding. Gusto sabihin, dapat magalit tayo sa pinagmumulan. Kasi most of the time, yung napapapaniwala, biktima din. So sana instead of adding to the toxicity, gumawa tayo ng paraan para, alam mo yun, na mas maintindihan. Kasi, halimbawa, maraming propaganda sa disinformation na target talaga yung mga Filipinos living abroad. Kasi their only source of news from back home is Facebook. Umiba na yan ngayon. Ang recent study, hindi na Facebook ang number 1, pero TikTok and YouTube. Pero for many years, Facebook. So maraming naniniwala na sobrang sama kong tao because of Facebook. Diba? Sobrang maraming naniniwala na ang dami kong kababalaghan na ginawa because of Facebook. And sometimes yung naniniwala, you can't blame them. Parang 100%. Siguro na-frustrate tayo kasi sometimes educated naman. Pero naniniwala pa din. Pero ang pakiusap ko lang, let us not add to it. Pag sinabi ko let us not add to it, hindi yung i-ignore natin. Pero make extra effort in making them see kung ano yung katotohanan. Kasi ngayon, marami din tayong supporters na para siguro napagod na din. Paminsan nag-act na like the people we don't want to be. Hindi ko din mabing. Hindi na mabing kasi for many years nila din inabsorb nila na negative energy. Pero yung sa akin, at the end of the day, pare-pareho naman yung gusto natin for our country. Diba? Kahit yung mga hindi tayo sinuportahan, I am sure ang gusto din nila mapabuti yung bansa. Pero dahil siguro sa disinformation, akala nila tayo yung makakasama sa bansa. Pero pag bumuti kasi yung bansa natin, sino makikinabang? Tayo din naman eh. Saka yung mga pamilya natin. So we don't wish our country ill. Diba minsan, alam ko na malaki yung urge na parang buti nga na magsakripisyo kayo, pinili nyo yan. Pero Pilipino tayo lahat eh. There are other ways of doing it. Ako, ang paniniwala ko, ang Pilipino, intrinsically good pa din. Kahit pa minority tayo, kahit yung hindi sumusuporta sa atin, tingin ko mabubuti pa naman silang tao. Siguro, iba lang yung paniniwala because also of the many things that they absorb. Pero at the end of the day, tayo din naman yung makikinabang pag united tayo. So sa akin, pag may fake news, i-correct natin. Yun yung hard lesson na nangyari sa amin. Parang masyado ko na-underestimate kasi when the fake news started coming in 2016, dati kasi, ewan ko lang kung kasama na namin kayo in 2016.
Yes.
Pero nung mandidato ako in 2016, nung nag-start ako ng candidacy, number 6 of 6 ako sa surveys. So wala nang pumapansin sa akin, wala kang fake news. Pero when my numbers started picking up, doon na yung umpisa ng fake news. Pero nag-last yun the entire time. Pero ang paniniwala ko kasi noon, I was so naive and I was wrong. Ang paniniwala ko noon, ang kasinungalingan, hindi naman yan. Parang, at the end of the day, it's the truth that will come out. So, ignore, do not dignify, mali ako. Kasi ang nangyari, hindi natin nabigyan ng tamang alternative, pinaniwalaan yung fake news. So, ngayon, natuto na tayo. Hindi natin papalampasin ang fake news. Pero short of adding to the toxicity. So sa akin, pag may mali, i-correct. Pero parating ang end goal pa din, sama-sama tayo dahil lahat naman tayo Pilipino. Ako, I don't think, kahit yung mga naniniwala, I don't think they wish ill of the country. Tingin ko, mahal din nila naman yung bansa para ito natin. So sa akin, yun yung pakiusap ko. Yung pakiusap ko na i-channel natin sa more productive and positive things yung ating frustrations. Alam niyo naman na right after we lost, we immediately gathered everyone together and said, we're going to launch Angat Buhay as an NGO. And we wanted to be the biggest volunteer network in the Philippines. Hindi lang yung numbers, pero we feel like if people are given the chance to help, if we provide a platform for people to participate, yung values and mindsets must positive. Na-experience namin yan sa Angat Buhay when I was still VP. Kaya lumaki yung Angat Buhay kasi hindi kami, nung VP pa ako, hindi kami tumatanggap ng cash donations by ourselves. Pag cash yung idodonate, pinapadonate namin sa partner organization para sila yung mag-manage. Pero sinasabi namin, kung gusto nyo tumulong, mag-adopt kayo ng community, kami yung maglilink sa inyo. And yung na-realize namin, ang daming taong gustong tumulong. They just don't know how. So sa akin, nag-usap na kami ni Rose sa kanila. Sa aming pagsama kahapon, sabi ko, hanap tayo. Halimbawa kayo mga taga-Norway, ano ba yung biggest need? Ng Filipinos dito, na nandito? So gawa tayo ng programs for that. If you want to help the communities you come from, where you come from in the Philippines, we can adopt programs there. We can start programs there. Pero dapat i-channel natin yung pagmamahal into productive things. Kasi kung debate lang ng debate, wala namang mapupuntahan. Mag-aaway-aaway lang tayo. And yung paggagawa ng projects, hindi yun limited sa mga kakampings, ha? Lahat na gustong tumulong, open tayo. Lahat na nangangailangan ng tulong, tutulungan natin. Kasi at the end of the day, ang eleksyon, dumadaan lang yan. Diba? Ang eleksyon, dumadaan lang yan, pero yung bayan natin, lagi nangangailangan ng tulong. So yung sa akin, sana, eto pagpapasalamat. Yung meet and greet is an opportunity for me to thank all of you for all the work that you did. And sobra talagang happy ako with the maraming salamat din kay Sir Ruben for giving us a very exhaustive presentation of how the Filipino community started in Norway. That's the first time I was hearing that. So maraming salamat. Si Rose kasi hindi sila nag-aral ng history. Kasi tinatanong ko sila kung ilan ang Pilipino dito, sabi ni Rose, 3,000 yata. Sabi nila, parang mas marami ng konti. And then, 6,000 pa. So, it has been, this trip has been a very educational one for me so far. 24 hours pa lang ako, Dumating ako kahapon na hapon, pero ang dami ko nang natututunan about Norway. Sorry, magulo yung buhok ko. Pumasyal na kami sa park kanina. I am enjoying myself, but this meeting with you this afternoon, ito yung nagbibigay ng puso sa akin, yung pagbisita. Iba yung nakikita mo sa Facebook, diba? Iba yung nakikita mo sa Facebook, iba yung nakikita ko kayo in person. So maraming salamat, pero hindi pa ito katapusan ng pasasalamat because this is also a call to action. Na there is no small help. Para sa akin, anything you can do to uplift the life of just one person outside of you is a big help already. So, sinabi ko na to kina Rose na when I announced the creation of Angat Buhay as an NGO, we were envisioning all the volunteer groups to transition into Angat Buhay chapters. Pero later on, we decided against it. Kasi pag magta-transition into Angat Buhay chapters, parang one size fits all ang projects. So right now, we're encouraging the groups to be independent of Angat Buhay, to organize, strengthen themselves, and just partner with Angat Buhay with our programs. Then encourage the group to do programs of your own na mas specific sa needs ng community. So, sana after this, you continue planning and organizing and welcome people na hindi natin kasama dati. But huwag na muna pag-usapan yung politika. Huwag na muna pag-usapan ng politika because the bigger task is the task of nation building. And I think Filipinos in Norway could teach Filipinos in the Philippines a lot of things. Parang, etong last na, parang kung pwede lang ma-envision ng mga tao sa atin, na posible pala. Posible pala yung isang sistema na halos pantay-pantay lahat na tao. Na yung may enjoy na mayaman, may enjoy din ng mga hindi gaanong mayaman. Na everyone can live a life of dignity. That we can expect public servants to really be public servants. Walang perfect society, but we can always strive to have one. So, maraming salamat sa inyo. Maraming salamat to everyone who was part of the organizing. I want to thank Tisha, Lillian, and Vivian for helping Rose and Love with the organizing. Hindi mo na ako magto-talk a lot about Angat Buhay kasi yun yung lecture ko bukas. Alam ko ang iba sa inyo pupunta. So, ayoko naman na uulitin ko yung sarili ko. Pero it has been a great honor to be on the receiving end of your support. So, maraming salamat.
Mapipigilan. Kahit anong bagyo, pagsubok, ng kulay, rosas ang ating puso. So, maraming salamat po, ma'am. Ang susunod natin yung open forum. So, we will have questions from you guys. And then, Ma'am Leni will answer your questions. Everybody,
Please raise your hand. We encourage you guys to ask questions because you don't always have the opportunity to ask these questions to our Leni Robredo. If you can raise your hands, please, for questions.
Please, samahan mo ako sa birthday ko.
Ay, mahiya. Ano yun? Kahit hindi sobrang seryoso.
very hard.
May question ko.
Sabi niya, do we see Leni Robredo in the next election? Actually, sinabi ko to kay Rosa, kay Love kanina, na kung ang nire-refer mo Senado, I'm not inclined. Kasi tingin ko hindi siya yung for me. Parang yung strength ko, constituency work. Yung Senado kasi mas policy siya. While okay naman sa akin yung policy, parang I think I do better sa mas on the ground work. So, pero nandito ako, whether I run, whether I don't, nandito ako. The focus now is Angat Buhay. The focus now is to get people involved. Ayoko na kasi magsabing hindi, ayoko din magsabing oo, kasi yung hindi, 3 times ko nang kinain. Nung namatay yung asawa ko and people were prodding me to run, sabi ko, over my dead body. Pero nag-run ako. Yung VP ganun din. Yung presidency ganun din. So, walang siguro sa ganito. Sigurado. Pero sa akin, wherever I feel I could be of most up doon. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Maria Renker from Germany. I founded Europe for Leni, and Shaina Thomas, she's heading the Munich for Leni as well. And Leiden here is representing the nurses. We're all from Germany. So yeah.
Thank you for coming all the way to Oslo.
Now we changed it to Angat Buhay Europe because from Europe for Leni, now it's Angat Buhay Europe. Anyway, I host Talk Ali as well. It's a weekend. You actually sent us a one time, yes. Anyway, we have a question in the show. It's not a political question. If you were to describe your life in a song right now, what would it be, and you have to sing it?
Alam mo pa, Miss Universe.
I could never ask that question again, so might as well.
Hindi. In honor of Christian who rendered a most beautiful rendition. This is the moment. Kasi parang
You have to sing a line though.
Mawawalan na ako ng boto.
It's okay, election's over.
Parang kasi sa akin, and I think ito yung lesson ng buhay ko
Yeah.
sa lahat. Na parang ang dami ng chapters na nangyari sa buhay ko. Ako, I got married very young. I got married at the age of 22. Kasi my husband was my first boss. Pinento ko na din to kay Rose sa kay Love, so huwag na kayo makinig. Sabi ko, ang dami kong kahirapan na pinagdaanan after I got married because I still went to law school. I went to law school while I was a full-time economics professor. So I was teaching during the day, going to law school at night. Mayor na yung asawa ko, so asawa, alam mo naman sa atin yung asawa ng mayor, diba? Dami din ribbon cutting, ninang-ninang. Naging lawyer ako matagal kasi paunti-unti. Nung naging lawyer ako, 2 na yung anak ko. So, yun yung first part ng buhay ko. Yung second part ng buhay ko, abogado na ako. So, I was into public service lawyering. Una, public attorney's office. Alam niyo naman yung public attorney's office, di ba? Yung kami nag-gobyerno, pero kami nagde-defend ng mga walang pambayad sa abogado. And then, lumipat ako sa isang NGO, pangalan Saligan. Yung klase ng lawyering na ginagawa namin on the ground. Ginagawa namin, ino-organize namin yung mga magsasaka, mga isda, mga indigenous peoples, laborers. Tinatranslate namin yung mga batas into the dialect. With the belief na dahil sa mga malalayang lugar, mahirap na lugar, wala namang abogado. Wala sila access sa abogado. So they can defend their rights under the law kasi marunong sila. Tinuturuan namin silang gumawa ng mga complaints, mga affidavits. Parang to empower them. So, mahigit 10 taon ako doon. Mayor yung asawa ko all the time that I was doing those stuff. Tapos namatay yung asawa ko bigla. Namatay yung asawa ko in the most parang unfortunate circumstance. Dahil he was only 54 at the prime of his life. Namatay siya sa plane crash. So, akala ko yun na yung buhay ko. I was so happy being a development worker. Tapos bigla namatay yung asawa ko. Ayoko nung politika, pero I recognized that I had an obligation to fulfill. So isang bagay na ayaw kong gawin, ginawa ko for the love of my husband. Ang feeling ko dati, parang mabubuhay ko yung legacy niya kung I will fill in the vacuum he left. So parang panibagong chapter ulit sa buhay ko. I was an elected public servant for close to 10 years. Tapos ngayon, panibagong chapter na ulit. Pero kaya sinasabi ko na yung song ko, This is the Moment. Kasi, ang moment natin yung everyday eh. So, yung everyday natin, hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari bukas. So, gawin na natin yung kaya natin gawin ngayon. So, yun lang yung aking mantra. Never ako nagplano. Yung sa akin, all my wrongs, hindi ko pinano. Pero, tingin ko kasi whatever is given to us,
You should do your best.
parang we are where we are meant to be.
Yes.
Diba? Ang iba sa atin, maraming what ifs eh. Pero ako tingin ko lahat na dumadating sa buhay natin, including my widowhood, tingin ko,
It was meant to be.
yun talaga yung binigay. So, instead of wallowing in grief, you channel your grief into something more productive. So the same now. Parang natalo sa eleksyon. Pero hindi naman yung katapusan eh. Kasi it doesn't mean that there is no more space for us to still be up. So yun yung aking.
Spoken word.
Thank you.
Sa airport.
Yes. Leiden. Yes po. I think. Opo, so my question po is something weird, pero kasi yung sinabi niyo po, this is the moment na po, di ba? So, birthday ko po sa January 30. At pumunta po ako dito kasi gusto ko gift ko sa sarili ko na, na makita kayo. So, weird. Kasi alam ko po na may schedule kayo. Pero if there's an opportunity po na maski magkape tayo po, ganun lang po. kung pwede po.
Tingin ko hindi ako makakasagot. Ang makakasagot yung ating sponsors. Kasi sila yung gumagawa ng schedule. Sinasabi na lang nila na actually sunod-sunod yung schedule. Pero sabi, kasama mo yung nanay mo sa airport.
Sige po. Thank you po.
Happy birthday ulit, Nay.
Thank you po. Bacolod.
Yes, good afternoon po, former Vice President Leni. My name is Aurora. I was one of the administrators of Leni Pico in Bergen, Norway, the second biggest city. I hope one day you will.
Hindi, sinabi ko sa kanila,
Yes.
nag-dream ko sana pumunta, but the schedule will not allow it.
One day, maybe. Yeah. My question is, what do you judge for as your biggest accomplishment in field work, and how were you able to achieve that accomplishment, that biggest accomplishment?
Actually, maraming sagot doon. Hindi ko na muna sasabihin yung Angat Buhay kasi lecture ko yun. pero siguro kung if the elections, the recent elections would be the judge. I think it's keeping hope alive in the hearts of the people. Kasi marami sa supporters natin, pag nakakausap ko, parang nawala na ng pag-asa na things will get better. Tapos somehow, because of the campaign, may nakita sila na what is possible, what may happen. So, sa akin, yun siguro yun. Kasi, parang it is so easy for us to become cynical because of the kind of politics that we have. Pero you come across people like the people you met during the campaign. And I think marami dito hindi naman magkakakilala before.
Yes.
Parang you were united by a common aspiration. And tingin ko yun yun. Kasi a lot of the groups that were formed had a similar story. Na hindi kami magkakakilala, pero ang daming kinasal. Every day nilang ako. Ang daming kinasal, and parang sa akin kasi, I think human nature naman ito. Human nature na kahit parang in the darkest of the situations, you always try to find light. Paminsan, you're not aware of it, pero there's always an instinct to look for that light. And I think, yun yung pinaka-greatest. Pero hindi kasi siya dahil sa akin. Pero parang naging symbol lang ako. Pero I think, nangyari yun dahil sa atin lahat. Na pare-pareho tayo eh. Pare-pareho tayo nag-come together kasi pareho yung gusto natin eh. So I think that's that.
Mobilize for the people.
Yeah. And show, not a lot of people are aware of the leadership and governance values that I believe in. Pero during the campaign, parang people had a glimpse of parang the kind of government that is possible. So tingin ko yun.
Thank you po.
Yes, the one wearing gown.
My name is Paula and I'm the sister of Brian. So,
Are you as talented as Ryan? You must be very proud of him.
yes, of course. I'm actually leaving right now to babysit my nephew. And I won't be meeting you tomorrow and I don't know when. I just want to have a picture. Not, it is been my dream to
I don't know how much time we have, but I think we can organize that everyone would have a picture. Yes! One by one.
It became like a women's group when she ran, so it's yeah.
May magbatay pa siyang bata.
Yeah.
So, may ano.
Bigay mong cellphone mo guys.
Those the first time that that was the first time that Filipino women got involved in politics. Yeah. Like the wives are outside.
Ryan ha, binuking ka ni Paula, pinapaalaga mo siya ng pamangkin, ng anak.
Hi po, I'm Aya. I'm from Bergen also, and I'm a PhD candidate in Koiskan Pugaslanda, so that's in the western part of Norway in Bergen also. And as a PhD candidate, I've attended the forum once, and here in Norway, they're so big on the sustainable development goals. And they asked me once to speak in a forum, and they asked me, okay, so in the Philippines, mahal natin ang Pilipinas. Meron bang paraan para malagyan natin yung sustainable development goals? And I was thinking, nasa survival mode pa rin tayo. So, meron po ba tayo? Meron po ba kayong masasuggest?
Hindi, ako in fairness naman to a lot of people in government.
Yeah.
Saka a lot of private organizations. Parang there's a lot of attempt to fulfill the sustainable development goals. Pero tingin ko kasi lagi tayo nagsislide back because of the kind of politics that we have.
Yes.
Parang lagi na lang tayong reset button. So sa akin, there's a lot to be desired.
You're slipping to right.
Again, hindi ako masyadong familiar sa Norway. Parang what I know, I read about. What I know, I learned from my first day here. Pero ako kasi, pareho sa asawa ko, parang tatlong bagay yung tingin namin na ingredient for good governance. Good governance kasi yung sagot sa attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals. Yung number one, again, accountability. Parang pag hindi natin ginagawang accountable yung public officials, hindi tayo nagde-demand ng serbisyong totoo. Pero bakit ba hindi tayo big on accountability? I think one of the reasons is really the prevalence of patronage politics. Parang sa atin, parang giving favors. Na-hospital yung anak. Instead na may programa ang gobyerno for that, lalapit kay mayor, lalapit kay governor, lalapit kay congressman. Bibigyan ng konti and people feel like they're indebted for life. So, kahit hindi na okay yung ginagawa, may utang na loob ako eh. Pero nangyayari yon kasi hindi maayos yung mga programa that people still need to approve official. Because there's not enough programs that will cater to what they need. Yung number one. Yung number two talaga, hindi din tayo big on transparency. When I was in Congress, ang dami kong in-offer ng mga bills that will push for transparency. Like yung pinakauna kong bill na final, pinakauna, as in first day of my work in Congress, full disclosure bill, hindi nga siya nakalabas sa committee. Kasi galing sa Office of the President, pero sobrang watered down the version. Parang sobrang averse tayo sa transparency. Pero yung accountability kasi madedemand natin yun kung may transparency. So yung pangatlo na I am working on now, in whatever sphere of influence that I have, yung people empowerment. Tingin ko kasi yung engaged na citizen, mas empowered siya eh. Mas empowered siya, mas may boses siya. Mas alam niya yung karapatan niya, mas may confidence siya na ipaglaban yung karapatan niya. So, itong Angat Buhay, ang hope ko na the groups of volunteers will start that more empowering environment. Para ang tao nabibigyan pagkakataon na mag-demand sa gobyerno ng kinakailangan. If there is hope, there is. There's a lot that's wrong with the system. Hindi tayo big on metrics. Halimbawa, we're doing a lot of nutrition programs now because stunting is really bad in the Philippines. Alam niyo naman yung stunting, di ba? Parang after the age of 5, it is irreversible already. So we go to communities where the rate of stunting is high. When we go, may feeding programs naman. Pero ang sinusukat nila kung ilang bata yung pinapakain. Hindi sinusukat yung improvement sa bata. So halimbawa, yung farmers. Ang isang na-discover ko, yung mga maliliit at mahihirap na farmers, walang masyadong access sa help from Department of Agriculture. Mas may access yung mga malalaki. And the reason for that is ang metrics natin is productivity. So, pag ang metrics mo productivity, ang tendency mo, gagamitin mo yung pera mo ng department dun sa mga farmers na makakaproduce ng productivity. Kung ako tatanungin mo, halimbawa, kung naging pangulo ako, halimbawa, papalitan ko yung metrics. Ang papalitan ko, yung improvement in the lives of farmers. Diba? Kasi yung improvement of in the lives of farmers, yun yung tamang sukat. Diba? Yun yung tamang sukat kasi mas ano yun eh, mas democratized. Kasi kung productivity lang, pwede, kasi kung productivity lang, pwedeng konti lang yung natulungan mo, pero dahil malalaki sila, nakakontribute sila sa accomplishment. Pero kung ang sinusukat mo, yung improvement sa lives ng pinakamaliit na farmer, meron kang incentive as an agency na tulungan yung mga mahihirap. So, maraming kulang sa sistema. Sana yung Congress mas nag-exercise ng checks and balances rather than be subservient to the President. Sana yung political parties natin magsaysay. Kasi sa atin, every elections, palit-palit yung parties. Lahat convenience lang. So, ako paniniwala ko, pag maayos sana natin yung sistema, yung governance, kahit paminsan-minsan we get bad politicians, parang the country will survive kasi naayos na natin yung system. So, kami naman, as far as I am concerned, I know the limits of my influence right now. Ang sabi ko na lang sa staff, para hindi tayo frustrate. Wherever we can, di ba? Wherever there is space for us, let's fill that space. Yun na lang. And sana kayo din, na no matter how little the space is, punuin natin. Huwag muna tayo mangarap na maramihan tapos mag-frustrate tayo after. Paunti-unti. And when we get to influence others, siguro yung lahat ng spaces mapifill up natin.
Yes, Kara.
I'm almost a former student. I'm just waiting for the grade for my final paper and then wow.
Congratulations.
Upon that, I'm studying bachelor's in theology, religion, and society, and I've seen how the people has viewed their lives and how their theology affects their view on politics, how they translate the way they believe and their faith translate to the education system is from the Philippines compared to Norway, and I was almost in the beginning I was having a hard time because the standards here are high, the expectations from the students are high, and I think my question is linked with the relationship about education and disinformation. I really feel like in the Philippines, it's not only about the education, our education system. The problem is not only about the low wages and all the things like that, but I think there's no consistency with the standard of education. And I guess my question is I wonder how it is possible for volunteer groups or for individuals to permeate, for example, the Twitter sphere, without being so toxic in a more educational community. Like, throughout your campaign, what did you learn about education and how this information can actually be
Siguro sagot ko many different levels.
You can't control it.
Una,
Someone's funding the
dun sa
fake news.
from a more from the standpoint of religious beliefs and how it influences the value systems. Parang for many years, ang laki ng influence ng religion. Pero because of this information, parang nalusaw yun. Nalusaw yun. And even the Catholic Church was actually parang actually recognized the fact na yung influence niya over the faithful, hindi na gano'n kagabi because of social media. So yun number one. Number two, the sad thing about it is that we're in the worst situation now as far as education is concerned. And I'm not saying it without facts to back me up. Halimbawa yung PISA assessments, of 79 countries, we're 79th in reading and in math. We're 78th, I think, in science. May non-acceptance ang education system natin. Halimbawa, when that came out, because it came out in 2019, when that came out, kine-question pa ng gobyerno yung PISA. Pero World Bank just released a report late last na we have the highest learning poverty, up 90%. Gusto sabihin, ano ba ang gusto sabihin na 90%? Ang inaral nila 10-year-olds, mga, I think, 4th grade, 9 out of 10 of our 10-year-olds do not know how to read or comprehend what they read. And 90% tayo, ang pangalawa sa atin, the worst off, India and Indonesia, yung implications, kasi mas sobrang laki ng population ng India sa Indonesia compared to the Philippines. And yet, they're at 50% and we're at 90%. Gustong sabihin, grabe talaga yung education system natin. And that's sad because for many years, isa tayo sa mga better performing as far as education is concerned. Pero walang acceptance eh. Walang acceptance ng pangangailangan. Parang tayo lagi pang nasa defensive. I think ngayon nagbabago na. Pero nung unang lumabas yung mga reports, parang ayaw pa natin tanggapin. So, pag itanong mo, ano ba yung magagawa natin? Again, part kasi ito ng lecture ko bukas. Pero sa Angat Buhay, gumawa tayo ng mga community learning hubs. We converted that, when schools opened, we converted that into remedial centers for reading and math. Marami kayong makakontribute kasi maraming teacher training na kailangan na pwedeng virtual. Maraming mga skills enhancement na pwedeng gawin. Marami pang communities ang wala. Currently, we have 129 all over the country. Pero that's very meager compared to the needs of the entire country. So, ang dami natin pwedeng magawa. Yung bigger problem talaga natin ngayon, disinformation. Kasi parang yung disinformation na change yung value system natin. Kasi maraming napapaniwala ng lies. So ano ba yung pwede natin magawa ngayon? There are a lot of groups in the Philippines already. Talaga yung pinakaunang gumalaw against disinformation si Maria Ressa. So Maria Ressa has been fighting it out since 2016. She was alone at the time. Kahit kami, hindi kami nakinig. Wina-warn niya na kami, 2016 pa lang, na ako yung target. Hindi kami, parang hindi namin nakita kung gaano siya kalaki. We're trying to organize the fight against disinformation kasi ngayon, parang we're just into fact-checking and it's not nearly enough. So yung tanong mo, ano yung magagawa natin? Talagang kailangan tayo mag-create ng narratives and stories para kontrahin yung mga kasinungalingan na sinasabi nila, to correct the lies and not to make other lies. So, kailangan tayo mag-produce ng more content kasi walang-wala tayo sa kanila as far as videos, as far as, yun nga, pag tinignan mo, nakalimutan ko kasi yung nakalimutan ko yung statistics. Pero parang sa Facebook, kalahati lang tayo nila. Pero sa YouTube and videos, parang 1/10 lang tayo nila. And yung ginagawa natin, mas reactive sa kanila. Dapat sana ang ginagawa natin, parang, ang bitawag sila ngayon parang pre-bunking. Parang ang Finland yata ginagawa yan, na mas maliliit pa, ini-inoculate na yung mga bata para meron siyang capacity to discern kung alin yung fake, alin yung hindi.
Yeah, Finland.
So we can help each other produce more content na kung ano yung totoo. History has been revised already for many people. So pwede natin yung pagtulungan. Pero we need a lot of people working together to make sure na mas na-overpower ng katotohanan yung kasinungalingan. Ngayon, pag tinignan mo yung pie chart, sobrang konti yung gumagawa ng yung mga totoo. Ang sabi ni Maria, ang study nila, talagang lies spread faster than the truth. Pero what they saw during the campaign was that inspiration move faster than lies. So we have that. So we can build on that. So marami tayong kailangan gawin.
We have 5 minutes for questions, so please ask your question already.
Mabel?
Hello po, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Mabel, I live here. Ang tanong ko po is a little bit personal, to make it lighter, hindi sa masyado seryoso yung usapan. Alam po namin, kasi kami po sa Twitter talagang bardagulan. Yun po yung gawain namin sumusuporta po sa inyo. Now, according sa mga anak mo, ikaw po yung parang unbothered when it comes to a lot of sabi nila ba ang ginagawa, mami ko unbothered yun. Ang tanong ko po, ma'am, how do you make yourself calm if you're frustrated?
Yes.
And at the same time, ano po yung nakakapagpasaya sa'yo? What do you do for fun?
Alam mo, I think it's a gift. Kahit noon, hindi talaga to the frustration of so many, hindi talaga ako naapektuhan. And I think the reason for that is wala naman akong kasalanan na ginagawa eh. Ang gusto kong sabihin, siguro kung mas guilty ako noon, mas nag-effort ako na i-depensa yung sarili ko. Pero nung nagsa-start kasi ito, and I think to a fault, parang iniisip ko na bahala kayo dyan. Hindi naman yun totoo. I think if I was more, alam mo yun, yun nga eh, parang if I was more protective of myself, siguro mas tama yung ginawa ko to combat it. Pero kung ang tanong mo, do I lose sleep over the lies said about me? No. Kasi hindi naman sila totoo eh. Alam mo, the worst lies have been said about me. Some of them bordering talaga to the most ridiculous. Hindi ko alam kung nakakinggan nyo na ang pinaka-ridiculous sa akin, din asawa ko daw, second husband ko na. Nakapag-asawa daw ako at the age of 15 to an NPA. So, may picture ba? Wedding picture na hindi naman na picture namin mag-asawa. Parang sa akin, kaya mo bang gumawa ng ganyan asawa niya? Kaya ko nag-asawa ako ng 22. Pero may asawa pa ako before him. Alam niyo yun? Naniniwala yung tao eh. So sa akin, ewan ko lang kung, I think sa mundo natin ngayon, hindi siya yung tamang reaction. Pero parang sa isip ko, kayo yung lugi. Kasi kayo, nag-e-effort kayo laban sa akin. Wala naman akong pakialam sa inyo. Pero mali siya eh. Mali siya kasi parang na-encourage lang silang magsinungaling na magsinungaling. Pero ngayon, nagka-catch up tayo. Pero we want to do it right. Yun.
Okay, we'll have, I think it's the... yeah.
Patay.
Go ahead.
Hello, ma'am. Mon Arcia po, kapwa mo Bicolano.
Oo, sorry, Bicolano eh.
Ayun po. Ang question ko lang po is, what is your biggest, or what was your biggest takeaway from the recent election?
Ako that, there is hope. Yun yung biggest takeaway ko. Despite the results of the elections, I saw how people got out of their comfort zones. A lot of the people who were very active during the campaign were people who never participated in any of the elections before. Ang supporters natin, hindi siya yung usual na politiko. In fact, we have so little help from people who are active in politics. Gusto sabihin, there is hunger for good governance. Siguro kinulang lang tayo ng time. Siguro hindi natin naayos yung messaging natin. Siguro hindi natin na-express yung narrative natin. Pero people have a hunger for it. People spend. People made a lot of effort in doing a lot of things. When you visit the Philippines, sabihan niyo ko, itutour ko kayong personal sa museum. kasi alam niyo, the reason why we decided to put up the museum were two things. Number one, to showcase the creativity of the Filipinos. Kasi alam mo, hindi kasya sa museum yung mga binigay ng tao. Kaya nga yung revolving exhibits tayo, rotating exhibits. Pero number two, to remind people that they show the best in themselves in the fight for good governance. So sa akin yung pinaka-take away ko na there is hope. Kasi sa akin, if it was the usual campaign, siguro madali sa akin sabihin na bahala kayo dyan, hindi nyo ako pinili, kasi kasuhin ko na lang sarili ko. Pero because pinakita ng tao what they were willing to sacrifice for the country, there is hope.
Okay, the last question will be from Masaya.
Ma'am Leni, ang ano po kasi, ang pinakamalaking issue sa may mga Pilipino dito na nasa Europe is yung mga questions from Norwegians and other Europeans tungkol sa yung sa present government. Kasi ang parang yung helpless kami because every time they bring up, bakit very poor country kayo pero hindi niyo ma-hold si Marcos family na accountable sa ill-gotten wealth, sa 203 billion na hindi na binayaran sa tax. So, ang tingin namin, parang napaka-helpless namin. But as a community na nasa labas ng bansa, what can we do to actually hold the government accountable? What can we do to help the people na nasa Pilipinas to make the government accountable? Kasi yun, sa Davos, 70 delegations, di ba? Parang
wala lang sa atin.
Parang wala.
So ngayon, pagsakay ko sa bus, hindi ko na hinihingi yung pamasahe ko sa kanila.
Kung na hindi namin masagot, namin alam kung paano kami.
I get your point, pero yung mga nangyayari kasi sa atin politically is just a manifestation of a broken system.
Yeah, that's true.
Siguro if the system wasn't broken, baka hindi na makakabalik yung mga nagkasala sa bayan. If the system wasn't broken, siguro yung mga Pilipino would have learned a lesson already. Parang it only paved the way for, parang tayong roller coaster eh. May good days, may bad days, parang mas marami pa yung bad days. Pero I think, yung pagiging helpless is understandable. Pero not doing anything about it will only contribute to the helplessness. So yun sa akin, ano ba yung mga magagawa natin? Magpalakas tayo sa group. Sabihin natin, kukunti lang tayo ngayon. Pero pagbutihin natin yung ginagawa natin para ma-encourage yung iba. To join us, to join what we are doing. Kasi ang paniniwala ko talaga, a more empowered constituency will demand more from government.
Yes.
The reason why people do not demand from government is that ang feeling talaga nila utang na loob nila sa nakaupo. So yung sa akin, pagbutihin natin, however few we are compared to them now, alam natin na tama yung pinaglalaban natin. So, instead na makiaway tayo sa kanila, ipakita natin sila sa kanila what we can do. Kasi ako, ang paniniwala ko, if people are given a choice, parang pa ding yung mas mabuti yung pipiliin nila. Basta pantay lang yung parameters. Ngayon kasi hindi pantay kasi because of disinformation, because of patronage. Pero sa akin, in whatever little space is given to us, let's fill it up. And hope that the others will replicate what we are doing. And do the work that we're doing. So yung sa akin, there's every reason to continue fighting for our country. Kung ano sinasabi ko sa inyo ngayon, sinasabi ko sa mga anak ko. Kasi, yung mga bata talaga yung sobrang na-affect. Halimbawa, after the elections, I was invited by a lot of universities. Nabasa niyo siguro yun? I was graduation speaker of a lot of universities. And the reason for that is they wanted to appease their students who felt so lost after the elections. May mga universities na they had to hire mental health practitioners to help the students cope with their frustrations. So yung sa akin, parang pagtulungan natin ma-channel yun. Kasi ang laban na to, hindi naman 2025, hindi 2028. Long game na to eh. And whatever significant step we can make towards the ideal, okay na yun. Kesa kung hindi mo ma-attain, aayaw ka na. Lalo lang lalala yung sitwasyon. So sa atin, pag-isipan natin after I leave, baka pwede tayo mag-planning, and then we partner with whatever you feel would best help our country moving forward. It can be community projects, it can be projects for Filipinos in Europe who would need sanctuary. Maraming pwedeng gawin eh.
Thank you very much. This time, we will surpass Rose and Ivy to come forward. Nag-prepare po kami ng something for you. Malaking gift na parang trip to Sweden. Na may
70 delegations.
So, a small gift and a contribution that we gathered from from different people for Angat Buhay. So, I call Ivy. Si Ivy po ang aming
Leni, we prepared 3 gifts for you. Yes, the first 2 gifts, they remind us of the last election and also of Norway. Atty Rose, yung una, yung green, yung kulay first. Yeah. And in Norway, you open the gift.
Man makita.
Sirain mo, Ma'am Leni, para may kasunod. Open it po. Ma'am Leni, it's the scream. Scarf siya na scream. It's yung scream na painting. It's the most famous work ni Robredo. So yan, yan yung gift namin sa scarf. Scream! Yes! Yung result ng election, winner scream. yeah. I hope maybe we can see it in the museum. And you use it too, of course. The second gift, Ma'am Leni, you were talking about it earlier. Makabayaran din yan. Oh my God! It's a troll!
Very funny.
You know the troll?
Naka-red pati.
Yes! It's a mythical creature in Norway.
Yes.
I'm not sure how much yung income niya.
Mabasa po yun sa 300.
Minsan, hindi yung sinungaling. Hindi yung sinungaling. Yeah, it's fake. Thank you. And the last, but it's not for you. It's not for you, but Ma'am Leni, we know magkano tayo sa election. And you said earlier, hindi doon natatapos yung nagawa, nasimula mong Angat Buhay. And we thank you for giving us the platform to help us. And ito ibibigay namin sa'yo. Ikutin yung para sabihin sa'yo ng aming sinunga, hindi pa rin natatapos. Ang kwento po ni Ma'am Leni, ako, nung una, pwede, itong amount na to, by Friday, maabot natin. Naabot! Ito naman! Challenge ulit! Naabot ulit! Kanina umaga, sabi ko, andito na si Ma'am Leni, pwede, ito naman! Todo na! Ito na! Ma'am Leni, ito, on behalf of everyone here and the whole kakampings from Norway, binibigay po namin ito sa Angat Buhay.
30,000 crowns.
30,000! Maraming salamat for the two gifts. Pero the third gift, meron tayong policy sa Angat Buhay na ayaw natin ng fundraising.
Yeah.
So gusto natin kung bibigay kayo, you will be involved in the project. So ang suggestion ko, when I go home, magsiset tayo ng Zoom meeting with the Angat Buhay team. And let us plan where we will put this on whatever project is close to your heart. Kasi, ano yun ha, medyo selfish ito sa akin. Kasi ang experience namin, pag mas involved kayo, mas marami pang ibibigay. Kesa parang tumanggap na kami ng donation na parang hindi kayo kasali. So gusto namin, even if you are far away, meron kayong inaalagaan na project or convince sa atin. So we'll discuss ano yung gusto nyo, we will present siguro the kind of projects that we're doing, kayo magsasabi na, ito gusto namin ito. And then we use this one. And thank you very much for your generosity. Alam ko na grabe na yung sakripisyo nyo during the campaign at hindi pa kayo nagsasawa.
So, mas marami ang sakripisyo nyo.
Sa akin, trabaho yun sa inyo. You can choose not to do it. Diba? So, this is more valuable than the monetary value. So, maraming salamat.
Bayanihan.
Oo nga. Ayun, ang core natin, bayanihan para sa bayan. So that everyone is supporting the process. So, thank you very much.
Ma'am, hindi po unity?
Sa atin po na yun. Thank you.
Okay. Ito na yung huling part ng ating program. Pero huwag niyong kalimutan, mag-ano tayo sa labas. Let the picture. Okay, hold on with the picture. So, right now, we're gonna sing the song Rosas. While si ma'am ay go around, you can you can sing also.
Ano bang ginagamit na yun sa wedding? Yung mga weddings na inatendan ko, yan yung march.
Oo, pwede po. Pwede po.
May pag-ibig, liwanag ang mananaig, at hindi ko may papangako ang kulay rosas na mundo para sa'yo, at hindi ko may laran ng lahat ng anino. Sisikapin ko at hindi ako magpapahinga hanggat hindi mo pa hanggang muling pagmalaki ay isang Filipino. Sa mga nanonood po sa Philippines, thank you very much for watching with us. We are live here in Norway. Maraming salamat po. Good night!